What's up, YouTube? This is Silence's Waffles. Welcome to another This Week with Waffles. I know you're probably looking right now and thinking, hey, this is weird. I'm only looking at a picture of a keyboard and then the TWAB next to it. This is because I'm currently doing fundraising along with Bugnie, and we'll be talking about that later on in the TWAB as well, with Game2Give. And if you want to come check us out at twitch.tv/silenceswaffles, I'm currently live today. If you're tuning into this video later on, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in the week. So come hang out with us, usually after 3 p.m. Typically, it's been a little bit later in the evening, so come check us out whenever you can. I'm only showing a camera because of the fundraising, and it's one of the milestones that you guys can hit. I'm also going to have a couple of other things going on. So again, come check us out. I have the links and everything down below. All right, without further ado, let's jump right into it. This is the TWAB for this week. Bugnie starts off by talking about the raid numbers for the initial drop of Deepstone Crypt. So, I mean, not everybody really wants to see this. You know what I mean? So we scroll down a little bit and we catch it. Got the unique raid activity clears, you know, for Last Wish, Garden Salvation, and Deepstone Crypt. But they have all the raid numbers. They're showing that off. I guess they're pretty proud about it, as well as the amount of Guardians that have unlocked the Laminate exotic sword. If you haven't seen that yet, stay tuned. I will have a video of that pretty soon, and I'm also gonna have a couple of other videos about some other fine-tuned weapons in Beyond Light, so stay tuned to all of that. Okay, now going on, here's the talking about the charity with Bugnie Game2Give. All right, for in support of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals across the country. So if you have one of those near you, most likely if you have a guardian that's close by to you that streams as well, then they're supporting this cause. They're probably supporting the Children's Miracle Network near you, so you should probably check that out. For me, it's the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, so that's really cool. Their overall goal is to raise $2 million, and they're well on their way. They've raised above 450K, so that's pretty dope. And they've reached a couple of milestones already, one of which was to reveal the dawning mock-up for the armor for Titans, and this looks pretty sick. I'm actually pretty excited to do to see this live, because I've been playing Titans since the beginning of Beyond Light. I've kind of swapped around. I'm usually a Warlock main, but this season, this year, has been Titan first, since my Titan got left behind a couple of different times. So there's that. They have other milestones and incentives, and are currently also doing like charity blocks, I believe, throughout the week for the next 2 weeks or whatever. I'm not sure. I got to go back and check that, but you can go check that out on their website and catch up with them as well. So next we go into the return of the banner. So obviously that means Iron Banner, and look at this. We got 2 guns coming back from year 1. This hand cannon I have never gotten to drop, even from year 1, which I'm super excited for. And the scout rifle I'm also excited for. Can't wait. I don't even know what the hand cannon is called anymore. I can't remember. Somebody let me know. In the comments below, let me know what it is. I'm excited to go get it though. I'm curious, is it a 120 or is it going to be a 180? Which I hope it is. I believe it was a 180 in the year 1. But if not, could be a 140. Never know. So I'm excited to see where it lands, where that lands. And the scout rifle, I'm also excited to see what kind of rolls they have on these guns. You should also go check out D2 Gunsmith. That's where you can see all the perk pools for everything. But since the guns haven't been dropped just yet, I would wait until they're live and then go to D2 Gunsmith to see all that for those guns. Likewise, on December 8th, Iron Banner starts up. You know what it is. This is a power enabled activity. So for all my new lights, be careful. If you're very low, it's going to be a very rough time. For all my heathens out there who are very high power level, you already know what it is. Get your pinnacles done, get some new gears, get some new mods, and carry on. We got our Power Ranger looking armor from the Power Rangers movie from back in the day. If you know, I'm showing my age boomer style right now by talking about this, but there it is. That white armor is what's coming up for Iron Banner for this entire season. So there you have it. Iron Banner begins on December 8th, 9 a.m. through December 15th. This is all Pacific time, okay? So next up, patch notes. And I've been getting a lot of questions about stuff regarding patch notes, mostly involving the mouse smoothing issue that's been going, that has been set up in Destiny 2 right now. Currently, I am unaware of if they are going to fix this in the upcoming patch 3.0.1. I've been digging around trying to find any more information about it. It seems like the topic has gone dead, but I will constantly keep bearing down. I'm going to kind of try to hit see if I can DM a couple people to get some more information, but I inquire you guys to kind of like dig around too for me and let me know down in the comments below, so I can update the other video as well and let people know whether or not it has been fixed. I'm also going to test that after we get done this video today, okay? Because they might have updated it and left it on the table as a minor issue. I have not seen it on the known issues list or on this list as something getting fixed. I did skim through this, so I might have missed it, but we'll go along with it today. So with the patch, a lot of the features coming soon for the Xbox Series, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series S and X are getting, you know, thrown out there. If you haven't seen those features yet, there they are on the screen. All right. You can also go check out the older TWAB that goes into a little bit more detail about what's coming up with that stuff. And they talk about what's returning and what issues they are resolving within this patch. So first up, we have the dungeon prophecy, the prophecy dungeon coming back. Yay, something cool to do. Pinnacle rewards returning with this as well, or powerful rewards. My bad. I'm sorry. Let me reiterate that before people get upset. There's pinnacle and powered rewards as well. Okay. So there's new in-game activity, free to all. Everybody can play it. Make sure you get in on that. If you haven't, for my new players, I hope you enjoy. The Destiny Companion app is getting a nice little bump up in a feature for bounties. Starting next week, players will be able to acquire bounties with Destiny 2 vendors using the Companion app. Bounties may only be acquired when players are offline, in orbit, or in the tower. This will be introduced through a Companion app update, which is planned for December 8th. So stay tuned for that. Yo, this is huge. No more will you have to go to the tower or go to a local spot to pick up bounties. That is huge. I'm wondering if they will allow this feature with the other companion apps such as Dim and Ishtar Commander. I'm an Ishtar Commander, a huge Ishtar Commander user, as well as Dim. So I'm excited to see if this kind of rolls over, but I do use the companion app from time to time for fire team stuff. So it should be very interesting to see this pop out, and I can't wait. I honestly can't wait, because then that means before I start my day, I can go in, collect all the bounties that I want to do for the day, and then just go right into gameplay. So that's huge. That's huge. All right. Then they go on to talk about a couple of issues that they fixed, like in the new light. They resolved issues where subclass quests with Ikora waypoint was suppressed. An issue where veteran players with two characters of the same class were blocked from acquiring their new subclasses, and they fixed an issue where the step in the new light pursuit was not granting experience, which was a huge one. I ran into this issue myself. They also fixed an issue where players who skipped the shotgun chest in the first mission would not receive special ammo when the shotgun was granted. So that was an issue. I actually did run into this bug too as well. It was super annoying because I thought ammo finders and stuff were broken for a second, and then I realized it's just not dropping at all because I just didn't get it because I skipped that chest. They also fixed the issue where the exotic archive vendor stops flashing now, so that's good. I kind of was getting annoyed at that myself, knowing that I had no materials or anything like that for it, so it's like, why is it showing up? Okay. For the collections menu, the badges and armor in the collections correctly select players' classes. And they fixed an issue where the UI would forget which page the player was on after previewing an item in collections. Very annoying. They also fixed the bug where some new armor mods had incorrect sources listed in the collections as well. So remember, your collections is a huge part of your gameplay here. So if you're not using your collections to that degree, now you know. In the Crucible, the mercy rule for controlling class has been updated to prevent it from triggering too early in the matches, which everybody spoke about. This was really huge in the last couple of weeks. Players just weren't happy about how quickly they were going off. They fixed an issue where the survivor medal could be awarded to players who were defeated during the round, and they fixed an issue where the untouchable medal could not be earned. Huge. All right, for exotics, they have fixed an issue with the Ice Mantle where the Ice Mantle description did not mention the slow field it generates when it was activated. Okay. They also fixed an issue with the Mask of Bacchus that improved the readability of the visual effects with another player wearing Mask of Bacchus shifts directly towards you. They updated the description string of the Mask of Baccaris, I'm saying this super fast, perk to correctly describe the damage bonus, which applies only to combatants and affects all arc weapon damage and all damage against slowed or encased enemies. Additionally, they fixed an issue where this damage bonus was applying to players who are slowed or encased in Crucible and Gambit. Okay, so keep note there. They corrected that string, all right, and they fixed it, and now properly explains what that does. The necrotic grip, they fixed an issue where when being killed by this, it was saying that you were killed by the architects, when in reality you were killed by the neurotic grips effect. All right, they have a full list of other patch notes. They will have a full list of patch notes when December 8th comes around, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We'll also have a video for that, so that look out for that next Tuesday, and that should be it for that. As far as in-player support, obviously they're going into the details about what time the patch will be coming up. So on today is December 3rd. Background maintenance for the update 3.0.1 began, and below is the timeline for the background maintenance of today. All right, when December 8th rolls around, the update will be rolled out across all platforms. Obviously, players will be logged out and then can log back in at the time of the ongoing maintenance, and it's expected to conclude around 10 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, next gen consoles, same deals. Make sure you look out for all of that. Sizable downloads, make sure you keep that in mind of what space you might need. If you have one of the next gen consoles, a newer one, the Xbox Series or the PlayStation 5, I don't think you should really be worried about size at this point, but you never know who might have filled up their hard drive already with unnecessary things. So keep that in mind. Here are the space requirements on the screen for all of those, and carry on. It's pretty much the same situation as before. Okay, and they resolved some upcoming issues with this as well. Below is a list of issues that they resolve with update 3.0.1. The lift tubes and the Warden of Nothing strike fully drain super energy. Never saw that. Never happened to me. Sucks to those who did. The Fanatic Triumph is not being awarded after defeating the Fanatic in the Forsaken campaign. And then Hit the List Triumph not being awarded after defeating all the Barons in the Forsaken campaign. The holograms from looped emotes such as Luxurious Toast and Feline Fancy emotes disappear, and leave players in a static position after the first loop ends. The Adored Sniper Rifle cannot be reacquired from the collection. So all of that has been fixed, and hopefully you guys are understanding about that. Known issues, a lot of these. So as for known issues, big list. Let's see if we can catch our mouse moving thing going on here. But players who are colorblind may have difficulties seeing trails in Wrathmorn hunts, and of course that is me. So yeah, definitely some difficulties there. And the last switch rate, players will get the place relic prompt for Riven's Heart even if they aren't holding it. Interesting. The binary system ornament for symmetry disables enemy highlighting in seeker mode. Some players are being forced to reacquire the Cryptolith lore every time they launch the game. Major enemies that drop moon weapon parts aren't spawning. This one we saw firsthand on stream, and I wanted to make note of this, and I think I will go back, but they've already said they caught wind of this. One of the majors, you can't get into the room and it's not spawning, and I believe it's supposed to spawn before you come into that room if you have the wreath on hand, but that wasn't spawning, and that was happening to me a lot. So if you wanted to go back and grab those weapons for collections, you can't. Scourge of the Past armor can't take Season of Arrivals mods, which I haven't tested this yet, but I will go in and do that today to see if it's true. The Strength of Memory challenge can't be completed. Some icicles on the Rimmed Ghost shell are black and don't look like icicles. Interesting. The Lost Lamech quest sometimes progress is inconsistent, not at all times, and sometimes needs to be abandoned and reacquired to continue. We'll find out. Kills with the Jade Rabbit exotic scout rifle no longer auto refill its magazine, so that's a huge bug with that. The Halcyon Visage exotic sparrow takes shaders poorly. Interesting. The selfie emote functions poorly on ultra wide monitors. Of course, the Wisdom of the Witch Triumph no longer counts progress. Some players cannot progress past the first mission of A Guardian Rises, which is one of the new like quests. The Drifter sometimes misgenders players in idle dialogue and Gambit dialogue. I had that happen to me yesterday. Ares still has a weekly challenge for some players. The weekly challenge intentionally does not provide a powerful reward. All right. This is intentional, but it's saying it provides one, which is showing up on the map that is currently happening to me as we speak. Flawless execution on the Way of the Wrath Hunter subclass has a delayed trigger. Resetting Valor rank on 4 of 5 on the Light Reforged Crucible quest prevents future Valor earned from being recorded for the quest. Multiple ships have rocket effects floating behind the ship model. Shiver Strike Titan Melee does not function with the heavy-handed mod. I need to try this. Collections go to the main menu instead of to the previous menu. I thought this was weird. When I went to go check out a shotgun, it pulled me back, and I was like, maybe that's just me pressing the wrong button. No, that is an issue. Okay. HDR isn't working as intended, of course. We're investigating player reports that veteran dialogue has been replaced with new character dialogue. This is true. Okay, and for a full list of other issues from past and present seasons, you can go to the website and check that out for yourself. I will have all the links down below. And like always, movie of the weeks, go check out all of these awesome creators on YouTube if you can. I will have obviously the link to the full TWAB down below, as well as the fashion show stuff too. Remember that, artist of the week as well. All right, so movie of the week and artist of the week are here, and go check all of that out. And that is going to be it for this week. I know it's been a whole entire week, but obviously last week was holidays, so I appreciate you guys coming through, hanging out. Thanks. There's the thumbs. Remember to if you're gonna come by the stream, I would love to see you. Say hey, hi, how are you? If you have any questions, let me know in there as well. And I appreciate you guys watching. Remember, stay safe and keep it rolling. Thanks for hanging out, checking out the video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you want to, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.